Welcome to Daily Post India. This is Jasmine Kaur. Last week, I think we had celebrated the historic week as two historic decisions were made by Supreme Court, that is triple talaq and right to privacy. And all of a sudden, on 5th September, a fearless, bold and independent senior journalist Gauri Lankesh has been murdered. Being a journalist, when I heard this news, honestly, it makes me sad rather than being wondered. Because it is not for the first time that secular and liberal voice has been murdered, but whenever someone has written something true and honest without any fear or pressure, they are treated with the same manner as Gauri Lankesh has been treated. Murder is not the solution of anything. It speaks itself that the person being killed is more powerful than those who killed him or her. If people or leaders or society seriously have some issues regarding their writings or speeches, they should have at least that much guts to come forward and speak direct to the person instead of ending their life. Nobody. I repeat, nobody has such right or power to end somebody's life. Today, we will tell you about 8 fearless, bold and independent journalists who were murdered because of being independent and unbiased. Although freedom of speech is our fundamental right, but here is one question to our so-called democratic nation, that is this fundamental right is only for the constitutional books or they are implemented in our real life also? Now, let's have a look of those 8 fearless voices which our nation has lost because they were unbiased, bold, fearless and independent. Ramchandar Chhatrapati. This man is responsible for the conviction of Dera Sacha Sauda chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim. He owned an evening daily called Pura Sach in Sirsa, Haryana. He was the first to publish the anonymous letters accusing Gurmeet Ram Rahim of charges of which is now found guilty. On October 14, 2002, he was shot dead by 2 motorcyclists who were later identified and convicted. Rajdev Ranjan. Rajdev Ranjan was a journalist for Hindustan Daily in Bihar. He was after a former Rashtriya Janata Dal MP Mohammad Shahabuddin who was convicted for the murder of 2 brothers. Ranjan was shot dead by bite-borne attackers from close range. Narendra Dabholkar. Dabholkar was a staunch critic of the religious leaders who used to spread blind following amongst masses. He was shot dead in his hometown Pune. He was shot dead openly by 2 youth who fired 3 rounds and fled away. M.M. Kalburgi. Kalburgi, a man who coupled modern mindset with the traditional culture of India, was striking the eyes of many. He was shot dead at his residence by an unidentified gunman back in August 2015. All his findings and write-ups ended up with was his own murder. Sandeep Kothari. Sandeep Kothari, a freelance writer for the Nai Dunya, was murdered in Madhya Pradesh. Illegal mining and land grabbing was on the rise and was leading to a massive scam. Kothari exhaustively covered up those activities which triggered the system's investigation. Jagendra Singh. Jagendra Singh, a short and stout man who dared to take on the mighty minister Rammurthy Singh Verma in UP, was burned to death by his opponent. On 8th June 2015, he died in Shahjahanpur of Uttar Pradesh, where he tried to battle the might of politics with the might of his pen. Eventually, the power of pen won, but at the cost of its owner's life. Govind Pansare. Senior CIP leader Govind Pansare was murdered under mysterious circumstances in early 2015. His views against the right-wing politics had caused some damage and thus his existence became haunting for them. He was shot dead in Kolhapur while having a morning walk on February 16 with his wife. Gauri Lankesh. The recent killing of Gauri Lankesh doesn't need any description. Killed for writing about the failures of her own government, awarded her the most heinous award, death. The Kannada writer was sent off with a state funeral. She was shot dead for her staunch views on the right-wing politics. This yet again exposed the old worries of the Indian journalists who are now fighting for themselves. So we again request to our government and all the people of this nation that if you really want journalism to grow in our country and journalists to become more and more independent, then please don't misuse your power. People choose you, they believe you, they respect you. Don't let them down. And this is not about killing only a journalist, but about a mother, a wife, a daughter, and along with that, many relations have been murdered. And on the behalf of Daily Post India, we request to all the investigating teams to find out the real culprits as soon as possible so that the justice can be done to the soul of this brave lady. For more such updates, you can visit our Facebook page Daily Post India. You can also visit our website www.dailypost.in. Now you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for frequent and exclusive updates, do not forget to download our app Daily Post India. Thank you.